Yama. I'm Brad Murphy, Co-Chair of RACGP Queensland and Provost of RACGP Faculty of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Health. I'm also a GP right there in Bundaberg, Practice Principal at Ashfield Country Practice. In welcoming you along tonight, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land that we gather upon, the people here in La Union of the Philippines, the Tarraballing people of Bundaberg, and the Kamilaroi people of the land where I was born, celebrating the continuous connection to land of First Nations people, respecting our elders past and present, and celebrating the investment we all make to future generations through our commitment to primary care. Welcome and thanks for coming along tonight as we gather for the member meetups, which are currently happening in Bundaberg, Cairns and Townsville. Sorry I can't be there with you in person, but I'm definitely there in spirit. On behalf of Dr. Bruce Willett, Queensland Chair and RACGP Vice President, we've gathered to share a bit of information with you tonight to bring you up to speed on what's happening throughout the RACGP. It's fantastic to see the interest and response to the member meetups across the regions. It's long been a challenge for the RACGP to find ways of communicating and engaging with our membership, and this is certainly one great way to achieve this end. There's been discussion on the need for more face-to-face peer support opportunities for members across the state. We decided to seize the opportunity while staff are delivering the 2022.2 KFP and AKT exams. These meetups align closely with the vision of our current President, Adjunct Professor Karen Price's RACGP clusters being either geographical or interest-based. These events are a great opportunity for members to discuss the idea of the RACGP supporting these cluster catch-ups of local GPs, and it'd be great to get some feedback from you on the value of the networking event this evening. No meeting is complete without a survey, so look out for a brief survey following the event as we hope to continue delivering these events in various regional locations. There are copies of the Funding and Health System Reforms Priorities update on site if you'd like to take one this evening. There's ongoing advocacy work regarding the UTI pharmacy program and the North Queensland pharmacy pilot. Find out more about our advocacy efforts and resources on the RACGP advocacy page and resources online at racgp.org.au/advocacy/advocacy-resources. The upcoming elections give membership a chance to elect our new president and an opportunity to be involved on faculty council yourself. So please take the time to vote in the presidential election, which is starting at the end of August, and to consider nominating the upcoming faculty council elections. We look forward to delivering upcoming events in the regions. Hot topics include Practice Owners Masterclass and various others for which there are flyers available for you tonight for further info. The Chair of RACGP Rural, Dr. Michael Clements, has given us a bit of an update about what's happening in RACGP Rural. RACGP Rural was established on the 26th of April 1992, and we're celebrating our 30th anniversary in 2022. During the past 30 years, RACGP Rural have made significant developments to rural education and advocacy and have provided a range of supports to assist rural and remote GPs on their general practice journeys. To commemorate 30 years, we've been holding celebrations like this throughout the year and will continue to host them in locations across Australia. Today, RACGP Rural has over 22,000 members, including more than 10,000 currently living and working in rural and remote Australia, the largest rural membership of any medical college in Australia. So the RACGP represents 4 out of 5 rural GPs. The faculty strives to ensure members have access to appropriate training, education and professional development to address rural health needs. We recently launched a new Rural Generalist Fellowship on the 1st of July 2022. The Rural Generalist Fellowship has replaced the Fellowship in Advanced Rural General Practice, the RACGP, and includes strengthened core emergency medicine training and additional rural skills to better prepare candidates to work as a rural generalist in their communities. It's a key milestone in advancing rural generalist medicine in Australia and ensuring that rural communities benefit from access to more highly trained specialist GPs with additional skills in areas such as anaesthetics, obstetrics, palliative care and mental health to broaden the range of local available medical services. We aim to provide strong policy leadership in the areas that matter that matter most. Ensuring a strong rural voice to secure a sustainable rural health system for the future, with responsive government reforms and programs tailored to the unique challenges faced by GPs in supporting rural and remote communities. Our strength lies in our membership. It's through close consultation with the profession, including you, that we're able to uniquely place and provide valuable input to future rural and remote health initiatives. We will continue to champion rural health, and we'd love to hear the key issues that are affecting you and what you'd like to see from the college, not just around rural, but across the breadth of general practice. And I especially acknowledge the challenges in recent years, and it is important, in fact crucial, that our membership is aware of the extensive advocacy that goes on, often unnoticed, to help general practice and our teams provide quality services to our communities. We are keen to ensure this advocacy embraces the challenges and needs of our membership, so please take time to let us know how we might better support you. If you'd like to find out more about what RACGP Rural has planned for the 30th anniversary, please visit them online, racgp.org.au/rural30. In respect to the profession-led training update, the RACGP is on track to deliver GP training in Australia. To explain college-led training, the definitions and background, in 2017, the Australian Government announced general practice education and training would transition to the RACGP and ACRM to ensure it was profession-led. For many years, the regional training organisations have supported thousands of registrars on their pathway to fellowship. Our model will build on their work to ensure training evolves to meet the changing needs of our community. Our model builds on the successes of the current RTO delivery model, considers the diversity of our communities, responds to the challenges of instability caused by the pandemic, and provides a fit-for-future training approach. College-led training will provide consistent training, flexibility, and seek to optimise administration and distribution to deliver more GPs to where they're needed. We're committed to the 1 February 2023 go-live date, and we're on track to deliver. The new training model versus the current training model. While college-led training will transform GP education in Australia, many aspects of GP training will remain the same. Over 90% of GP training occurs within accredited training practices between an accredited supervisor and registrar. This will remain unchanged. The operating model is being built around and informed by existing RTO successes and challenges. Supporting supervisors, training practices and registrars will remain central to the model. The breakdown of the model. RACGP's college-led training operating model will be nationally managed, regionally supported and locally delivered. It is community focused and built on a foundation of high quality supervisors and training sites. College-led training will deliver an overarching nationally consistent evidence-based training framework. National teams will lead training coordination and governance and provide high-level leadership and resourcing. Regional teams will support the local teams in educational training and delivery with specialised resourcing and expertise. Local training requires resourcing and support, which will be provided by the regional teams for efficiency, consistency and expertise development. Local teams will direct the coordination and delivery of integrated education and training through a personalised case management approach. This personalised case management approach to support registrars, supervisors and practice sites will be fundamental to the RACGP model, ensuring seamless delivery of training throughout all regions. The transition to professional-led training is a complex challenge, and we have the systems in place to manage and deliver transition successfully. We're working closely with RTOs to ensure we deliver a general practice training model that will achieve a sustainable pipeline of safe, competent and confident GPs and rural generalists. As we move to a profession-led training, we're committed to delivering a seamless transition, minimising the disruption to general practice supervisors, registrars and their patients across all regions. We're systematically working through transitional phases to ensure a comprehensive transfer of training operations. We will do everything we can to avoid repetition or fragmentation throughout this process. We will continue to engage across every level, including members, general practice supervisors, medical educators, registrars and future students, so that everyone will be prepared for and confident in the transition come February 1, 2023. As the transition progresses, we will scale up and down the engagement as required and in response to feedback from the membership, as it is this feedback from the coalface that is our strength to ensure both training and the profession continue to grow and develop. It's obvious we've had more than our fair share of challenges in general practice over the last few years, and it's not just at the forefront, but driving the COVID response, delivering most of the vaccinations across the country, responding to the health needs of our patients despite the constant changing rules, both in healthcare perspectives and Medicare. RACGP has advocated constantly throughout this time, ensuring GP's critical role is supported and acknowledged, especially with new changes in antiviral therapies and response to the new strain, increasing numbers in the community. Sorry again I couldn't be with you there in person, but thanks for taking the time to come along and engaging in the update on what's happening with the RACGP, your college. Continue enjoying the food and drinks and mingling for the remainder of the evening. Yalu.